Hi, I'm Daniel. In this video I'll show you how I personally work with REVDEN and how it fits into my daily trading workflow. REVDEN is not a trading platform and it doesn't place trades. It's designed to give me clarity and context before I even open a chart. What you're seeing here is the dashboard. This is the central overview where I get a quick snapshot of what's happening in the market right now. I don't use this to make decisions yet. I use it to orient myself and decide where it's worth looking closer. From here, I usually take a look at the AI market summary. This section aggregates market context, relevant influences and risk factors into one structured overview. I'm deliberately not going into specific numbers or events here, because those change constantly. The important part is the structure. It helps me understand the current environment before focusing on individual symbols. This is where REVDEN becomes really powerful for my workflow, the signals view. I have this list sorted by last confirmation, which is also the default setting. That way I immediately see which setups are fresh and which ones are losing relevance. Let's do the pre-selection first. Here, for example, we have New Zealand dollar versus Swiss franc. This signal came in recently, so that's one I want to look at. We also have Euro versus Canadian dollar. This one started earlier, but it was confirmed again recently, which makes it interesting. And then we have British pound versus US dollar, where a risk factor is already flagged. That's important because REVDEN doesn't just show opportunities, it also highlights situations where I should be more careful. For this session, I'll focus on these three symbols. Two of them we'll analyze on the chart. One of them we'll deliberately skip. Now we move to the chart. The indicators you see here are tools we've developed over many years for MetaTrader. They are not used to generate signals in REVDEN. They provide the technical structure that supports the analyzers behind REVDEN. REVDEN tells me where to focus. The chart helps me decide how to trade. On New Zealand dollar versus Swiss franc, we can see a clean and healthy trend structure. This is the kind of situation where REVDEN and chart analyzers align very well. Based on this structure, I am comfortable opening a position here, defining a clear stop level and letting the trade work. Let's look at Euro versus Canadian dollar. Here we've already seen movement, but the structure still suggests continuation. In situations like this, I often decide not to set a fixed take profit. Instead, I let the position be managed dynamically using a trailing stop. This way, I don't limit the trade too early if the move continues longer than expected. And now the third example, British pound versus US dollar. Here REVDEN already highlighted a risk factor and the price is very close to a critical area. This is exactly the kind of situation where I don't open a trade. Not trading is also a decision. REVDEN helps me avoid unnecessary or low quality setups. To give you some real context, let's briefly look at the trades from yesterday. I won't go into every detail, but there is an important takeaway here. One thing I've noticed over time is how long some of these moves actually run. In the past, I often limited myself too much, especially on very short time frames. With REVDEN, my focus has shifted. I now spend less time searching and more time letting good trades develop. Once the position is open and managed properly, I don't constantly interfere. I can focus on other work and simply check back later. That's what REVDEN does for me. It doesn't replace trading experience and it doesn't automate decisions. It changes how I approach the market. Less noise, clearer focus and better decisions before taking action.